First Dates star Fred Sirieix started a rumble in the I'm a Celebrity jungle when he attacked Nigel Farage over Brexit and branded his campaign as shameful. The 51-year-old Frenchman had been with the failed politician for less than 2 days before he questioned Farage's tactics and motivation for wanting the UK to leave Europe in 2016. Fred said the average person had lost out now that the UK was no longer part of the EU, but Farage insisted they haven't lost out despite multiple problems for the country since it left the Union, reports the Daily Mirror. The conversation started when Josie Gibson and Danielle Harold asked Farage what ex-Prime Minister Boris Johnson was really like. He replied, "Entertaining. In small doses. He's surprisingly introverted. You see this big act, fluffing the hair. Surprising. I think he's one of the most disorganized human beings that possibly ever lived. The whole thing's bloody chaos. Shambles." In the Bush Telegraph, Danielle said, "I found it so interesting to listen, sat with him picking his brains, having a chat. Then it got a little bit heated." Fred asked Farage, "What's the benefit of Brexit then? If you are an average person from Britain, what's the benefit?" Farage said, "To know that we're independent, we stand on our own 2 feet in the world." Fred said back, "Brexit was about immigration, I remember your poster. I thought it was shameful what you did, Nigel. Shameful." Farage replied, Sadly it was absolutely true. It was a poster showing mass young men moving illegally across borders." Fred then said, "But it was about demonizing migrants." Farage replied, "No, it wasn't. In your view it was, but it wasn't." To which Fred said, "It's not only just my view." Join the Daily Record WhatsApp community. Get the latest news sent straight to your messages by joining our WhatsApp community today. You'll receive daily updates on breaking news as well as the top headlines across Scotland. No one will be able to see who is signed up and no one can send messages except the Daily Record team. All you have to do is click here if you're on mobile, select Join Community and you're in. If you're on a desktop, simply scan the QR code above with your phone and click Join Community. We also treat our community members to special offers, promotions, and adverts from us and our partners. If you don't like our community, you can check out anytime you like. To leave our community, click on the name at the top of your screen and choose Exit Group. If you're curious, you can read our privacy notice. UKIP's controversial Breaking Point anti-EU poster in 2016 showed a long queue of migrants. A number of politicians attacked the 2016 poster, featuring a photo taken in Slovenia, with George Osborne saying at the time it had echoes of 1930s literature and was disgusting and vile. In the Bush Telegraph, Farage said, "I knew it wouldn't take long, I knew politics would rear its head as indeed it did. And Fred feels very strongly about it." During the conversation, Farage also said, "Brexit is about one thing and one thing only, being self-governing. We're in charge. We can get it right, we can make an absolute mess of it, but we're in charge, and the people who make those decisions we can hire and fire at elections where they have real power." Fred said, "I think the average person in the UK has lost out because of what you've done." Farage said, "They haven't lost out." In the Bush Telegraph, Fred said afterwards, "Look, Nigel Farage is in the jungle with me. We're bound to have this conversation. At the end of the day nothing is going to change. Nigel believes what he believes, I believe what I believe. It was only a matter of time." In the Bush Telegraph she explained, I would 100% rather wash up than listen to another single word about Brexit. I was just like, oh my god, I'm going to go and put my head in that stream. Farage was also shown flashing his bum in the episode as Josie spotted him mooning whilst taking a shower. Josie said, "Freaking hell. I wasn't expecting to see Nigel Farage's bottom so soon. But, I've seen worse." "No, I haven't. I haven't. Fair play to him. He's not shy, he just gets on in there. At least he's clean."